Hollywood.
Here's what's hot on screen. Based on the best-selling novel, director Martin Scorsese weaves together an unlikely tale of romance, murder, and betrayal in the Western crime drama Killers of the Flower Moon, starring Leonardo DiCaprio.
The Osage, they have the worst land possible. But they outsmarted everybody. The land had oil on it. Black gold. Money flows freely here now.
I do love that money, sir.
It was very important for me. As soon as I saw the book, they gave me the book, and I said, well, if you want me to be involved with anything that has to do with indigenous people and Native Americans, I said I had had an experience in the 70s where I began to become aware of the nature of what their situation was and is.
They have the say who gets the oil. Son, I got a question. You like women?
That's my weakness.
I'm fascinated by how do you really deal with that culture? How truthful can we be and still have authenticity and respect, dignity, and deal with the truth, honestly? That story, when I read it, indicated to me that this would probably be the one that we could deal with that way.
Well, we mix these families together, and that estate money flows the right direction. It'll come to us.
Shomikasi. That's how you are.
I don't know what you said, but it must have been Indian for handsome devil.
All I can tell you is those prairies are quite something. And they open your mind and your heart. They are just beautiful. And so I said, where do I put the camera? How much of the sky? How much of the prairie? And then I began to realize that the land itself could be sinister. In other words, you're in a place like this and you don't see people for miles, you can do anything. Particularly, it turns out 100 years ago.
When this money started coming, we should have known it came with something else.
You can make the law work for you if you're smart enough, as we know now. But what I mean by that is that it's still a wide open territory. The place, as beautiful as it is, can shift to being very sinister. And what I wanted to capture ultimately was the very nature of the virus or the cancer that creates this sense of a kind of easygoing genocide.
I ought to kill these white men who killed my family. I need you here.
I am right here.
And so for me, I wanted to play with that world in contrast with the white European world. This was supplemented by the times that we went out to Oklahoma and met with the Osage. And it was very different than what I expected. What I didn't really understand the first couple of meetings was that this is an ongoing story out in Oklahoma. In other words, these are things that really weren't talked about. And the people involved are still there, meaning the families are still there, the descendants are still there. And Margie Burkhart, I think, she was the relative of Ernest Burkhart. She said, one has to remember that Ernest loved Molly and Molly loved Ernest. It's a love story. And so ultimately what happened is that the script shifted that way. And that's when Leo decided to play Ernest. And by that point, we started reworking the script and it became really, instead of from the outside in, coming in and finding out who done it, when in reality, it's who didn't do it. It's a story of complicity. It's a story of sin by omission, you know? And so that's what afforded us the opportunity to open the picture up and start from the inside out.
Expecting a miracle to make all this go away. You know they don't happen anymore.
Made in Hollywood.
Hey guys, thanks for checking out this video. We want to know, what would you have asked? Let us know in the comments below. And if you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button. And as always, for more videos like this, hit the MIH TV logo right here. And for the next awesome video, click right there.